Internet access has just got easier following the city of Joburg's rollout of over 80 Wi-Fi hotspots. We caught up with those that have already started enjoying it.
It's actually very handy for me, especially when I'm around Braamfontein. I always pop around these spots because I know I'm going to get some free, Wi-Fi, yeah. We living in a global village, so we need information. Everybody needs information, so we shouldn't actually scramble for information. Information should always be where we are. So I think if they launch it around the city, that will be beautiful for the citizens of this lovely city.
It has helped me a lot, especially with my assignments. I don't have data at home, so I usually come here during the weekends and then download everything and search for the information. But it hasn't reached my area yet, so I'll be hoping for that soon, so that also reaches my area. But so far, it has helped.
About 85 million rand was set aside to expand Wi-Fi access and also bridge the digital divide in various areas of Johannesburg.
In Braamfontein, for instance, wherever you are around here, you should be able to access free Wi-Fi of the city. If you are in our space here, you just go into your phone, your settings, you check on Wi-Fi. It's free to join, but obviously we need to be responsible. The team has already also put in place measures to make sure that people do not go to other sites that are not developmental.
We spoke to a commentator on information and communications technology who highlighted that not only was Wi-Fi a basic necessity, but it was also important for residents to get zero-rated access to information.
What the city is providing is in fact quite a reasonable amount of data, if that is data that you can use every day. So if you have 500 megs of data per day, that gives you access to all the key tools and facilities you need. It's not going to give you Netflix, but then that's not the intention of this kind of free Wi-Fi. People who want to use it for entertainment and streaming video, for example, are going to have to pay for that. And that's to be expected. But the level of data allowance is in fact quite reasonable, because worldwide, free Wi-Fi is recognized as a basic service that local authorities should offer to the public. But the key is on basic service, and that includes what kind of services are accessed through that connection. So if you are only using basic services, and that's an adequate amount, it's only when you start using complex systems, complex tools, etc., that it becomes probably inadequate. So for remote working, for example, companies need to provide their staff with access to data, to the internet, to the tools, etc. But we're talking here about people who often don't have jobs, people who don't have an employer, or the real problem, though, is that there isn't really a coordinated approach to all of these services, and there isn't real public education about what is available.
And indeed, we did find some people who had no idea about the city's offering.
It's my first time hearing of it. I do not know about the city's Wi-Fi.
I'm not aware.
I'm a student, so when I leave campus, I don't have Wi-Fi until I get home. And sometimes I want to stop and hang out with friends. Or something appealing might strike my eye and I want to stay there for a bit. Then if I don't have airtime, it's a wrap. I won't get connected. But, I mean, maybe it's a lot to ask for, but if they say there's Wi-Fi...
It's also a step closer to many of us reaching our goals as individuals,
Some sort of relief was indeed offered to citizens after the Competition Commission ordered both MTN and Vodacom to slash their exorbitant mobile data prices. We spoke to the Commission's chief economist, James Hodge, at the time, who explained to us the importance of having an online presence.
I mean, a lot of the social dialogue now takes place online, not through newspapers or radio. It's taking place through Twitter, through social media. So for citizens to access news, have their voices heard, to participate in society means you have to be online. And that shouldn't be the reserve of just the rich.
Hi guys, my name is Boiti and you're watching Joburg Today.